I'm come from Thailand. I never imagined this will happen with me in Canada. Sorry. Well, welcome back. I am NuchMaple. And yes, my life in Canada is quite like a, what do you call it? Rolling coaster, up and down, up and down. But doesn't mean I have only drama story to tell, but I have funny story to tell the rest of my life in Canada too. Of course, I still here. But one thing I like to share you as me come from another culture as Asian that so let me explain to you why this thing is so funny. And yes, I like to remind me first time when I came in Canada that when I saw the store that in my country we never have it. We're not allowed to have it. Think this way. We never allowed to hear, to have, to see, or to know about it until you get married. The Thailand story I will come and explain to you if you have some question about. But I will come and let you know. Just like to explain that if you come to Thailand and when you meet Thai woman, what you expect and what you should not expect to meet as Thai girl woman. I'm talking about my country, not any Asian. So this is my self experience, but that will be in the future. But today, like you know now, Canada, the weather is quite get over from the winter and snow. Of course, finally it's over, and now we have heavy rain going on. I have been doesn't come back to do the clip for a little while because at my basement we have leak in the laundry room. And yes, the complex they send people helping take a look, and my partner he have to fix everything, renovation, everything. I have to be secretary helping him to to fix the room downstairs. And now it's done. It's finished. And then we kind of relax, we have no worry. This kind of own house. So every house when getting older, they need to be replaced or restructured or have to be looked after. Maintain, that's what they call maintain. And then another heavy rain's coming. Before, 2 weeks ago, we have very breakdown of the winter. We start to get the sunshine, and I have opportunity to join with my Thai friend at her cottage at Bancroft. However, we're so excited that the first trip that we're gonna go a long drive, have a road trip, stop at Tim Hortons and have donuts or something like that. But I never thought this would happen. The 2 days before we away, we have leak at the roof of our house. Yeah, a month we have in the basement. The months later we have at the top of the roof. Okay, and then the water is in my bathroom. And then I told my partner that the water is leak, and he asking me a favor to remove all my closet out from my mini closet because he have to go to the attic up to take a look how the water leak from the fan in the bathroom. And then of course I move everything until the time that I see my stuff, my clothes, everything in the box. I have a chance to be naughty looking around my thing until I found this one. I have made this clip another channel, but of course I did not come in to do this channel because I have Luna. That's what they call Luna. I don't know you ever see this one. This is recommended by doctor. I am pre-menopause, by the way. So we will talk with this later when the time I come back and talk about my journey to read Manaport, 54 years old in Canada. But today we talk about this a little one. My partner, he's almost breaking the wall in my bathroom because of this a little thing. How that happened? For me, I'm from Thailand. And my country, we never have see or toy. I just call toy. Sell anything, the story about, behind the room. We doesn't have parents to talk about it. Seriously, in my time. But now it's pretty much everywhere in internet. But I'm talking about my time. Until I came to Canada, and then I have to unpack all the stuff from the ship that my ex-husband, he shipped over from the boat. And then I have to be the one open everything because he have to go to work. Okay. And then of course, we just moved back to Canada, especially my ex-husband. I'm come with him in that time, and we have no tool, no nothing to unbox the stuff that carry from Thailand. He told me to go out on Queen Street, and yet I just go by foot walking because Chinatown is not far from our condominium in that time. And then I walk past one store. I see human waving on the window. They have two windows. One is male, one is female. I kind of shocked because I never see it like this in my country. This is my first time. And yes, I walked over to Chinatown, got what I have to, I buy what I have to buy is a hammer to unbox wood, nail everything. I buy two of them, quite heavy. I carry on back. I have to walk past this store again, and I say that, hey, let's check it out. What it have inside? I am a person always curious stuff. I always like to know because of my first time. I think even first month or second month in Canada in that time, I see this store. It's called Cupid Luxury, something like that. I walking in. I have in shock. My hand is drop the bag of that I purchased. The hammer is heavy. Thank God it not drop on my foot. And the lady, she's so lovely. May I help you? Are you interested to try anything? When you say, do you like to try anything? I say, try what? Well, and I kind of laugh inside, and because she know I kind of stunned. I am just like what is this? Oh wow, oh wow. The person come from another country that close, block, education, everything about sex, sex. But when I come to this country, it's just like an open my third eye. It's something like that. By the way, I have the past story. It's quite a drama, but it makes me strong today to come to the camera and talk about my story. Because now my life is rebuilt from that past, but doesn't mean I always have stress and drama story all the time. Just let you know, if you just come in to see me, NuchMaple, nice to meet you. Happy you here with me to hear my story. Hopefully you enjoy this story and laugh about what I gotta tell you about this lipstick. Anyway, back to the funny part of my first experience with sex toy store. Thailand doesn't have it. Nothing. Until we came in Canada. And the lady, she asked me, would you like to try? I say, not today. Not today. I don't like to try anything. This is my first time. I am stunned. She say, okay, you come back anytime. Let me know if you interest anything. I walk with myself with that bag with the hammer that I bought it and go home. And I have the story to tell my husband that time. I cannot wait to tell him about the story. You know what I mean? Anyway, And then I go back to my condominium. I unpack and did and that, but my head is still laughing until I have to call my aunt in Thailand, talk about what I found, what I see. It's a kind of still miss home, and I like to share the story, especially funny story, because I am a funny person. However, I talked to my husband that time. He seemed not really care because he foreigner, he Canadian. He just, okay, all right, okay, and that's it. He doesn't continue because maybe he's so stressed out about his life. Okay, that's no problem. But of course, I never go back to that store. I just walk past by because it seemed like I don't want to make my husband feel embarrassing or just doesn't feel that I am focused only fun time or fun stuff, something like that. Life move on until I become single. I know the story kind of jump, but I just let you know how I got this thing. Because when I become single, I meet some Thai friend. They invite me for Christmas Eve party, and then we have like a draw Christmas present. Like they have budget $30, $40. You buy a gift, and we draw the number, and we pick whoever get the present, whatever you buy from. Until I walk back to Queen Street, but it's different store because Queen Street have so much. If you live in Canada, live in Toronto, you know what I'm talking about. This store is everywhere. I pick one, and I kind of funny thought person, a little naughty, I have to say, but life have to be positive and laugh silly thing about what you do. So I walk to this store. I walking in, and of course I have $40 budget to buy whatever I need in that store until I got the present that I gonna bring to the Christmas party. It looked like the blue thing, look like this, but smaller. It's smaller, that for $40. And then I walk around, I got this stuff, and I asking her, what is it? She said it's a lipstick. Look like lipstick, right? And it can be, vibrate. And I say, okay, I kind of curious. I need to know what they do. Anyway, I got one of those until I forget about it already. I leave it in my box when I move myself from apartment. When the time that I am single, I've been a date. Of course, I go out for a date and get real gentleman until a week that we have raining here. I've been found this lipstick again. I already forget about this stuff. And I say, oh, I have this toy. Okay, maybe I can bring it out and do the contents about how perimenopause is good to be play with yourself. That's what they call in English. I don't know, sorry. I don't hope nobody banning me. And then I just try to turn it on. And of course, they've been in the box for so long. And I have charged the battery. Like I say, I found this lipstick. Doesn't work. I found the plug, charged the battery, everything okay. I thought I'm gonna play how it's work again. But after that, the evening come. Of course, so busy. I charge the battery, leave them at the mirror on the wall. In the bathroom, somehow have, somehow doesn't have. Like it's a mirror, and you can open the window, open the mirror, and behind you can leave all the pill, lipstick, makeup, whatsoever. It's everyone different. I leave this lipstick behind that wall. Since the house have breaking, the water leak from the roof. And I talked to my partner that, okay, I hope when we are away tomorrow, the rain will not gonna be leak to our house, inside the house. Because we already know that the complex, they send people come and take a look in attic. And that's why every clothes I have in my closet have to move out, because only one way to be enter is in pass through my closet. And yes, he said, okay, should be all right, should be okay, should not have any rain. And then we go to the trip the next morning. But the same day at night, sorry, I have to laugh because silly thing of me, this is me, funny, my own joke and my own silly thing that I have done. I don't know why, but I leave this guy lipstick behind that mirror, wall mirror. And then they start reacting, active, without anyone press is on. They kind of automatic. And oh God, I lie down watching movie with my partner on the couch here. But this thing, it can shake a whole wall of the house. My partner, he just so mad because he just finished fix the basement, the laundry room. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, of course. And for me, it's a lot of cleaning as well. And then what now? What happened? What next? Even we kind of quiet, the house can be vibrate so loud until we run to upstairs. We run up and down, and that time I just do my laundry again. I thought the dryer machine, it make the noise because the pie and whatsoever. And it wasn't from them. And my partner, he went to my bathroom because that room, that the water leak from the roof, it come down. But the wall, it just start shaking badly. I just wonder, what our neighbor doing? Until I kind of panic myself. We try to open everything until I open the mirror wall, the one that I leave this thing sit there. Now I'm not surprised why security in the airport did not allow you to carry on this toy or this kind of toy. This is a purpose, lady. That's why I like to come and share this experience of you, of the lady or male or friends, whoever like to carry on this kind of toy with you wherever you go traveling. Don't pack it with you in the suitcase or your purse or your luggage. Don't pack it with you, especially the one that you have to charge the battery. I have charged this battery and then they start to activate by themselves. I almost breaking the wall to find out that where the sound come from. Just from a little tiny thing. This one's so loud. However, my partner, he saw this thing. And of course, I think he think it's just my lipstick. Because they look like a lipstick, right? They look like a lipstick. But he doesn't know they do more than lipstick. And of course, I don't say anything because he doesn't know I have this kind of toy. Because we just moved in together. I kind of, it's just lipstick. He say, what you leave it in the bathroom? That's another funny. I say, well, I leave them because I like to massage my eye, my under eye. But actually, they massage something else. So, and he say, and why you live in the bathroom? And I say, well, what do you think I do in the bathroom? When I take care of my face, I do my facial. Of course, I have to massage my eye too. Because these days we have the device for facial, for under eye, whatever. They have LED light and vibrate a little bit, but this one not for the facial. This one for the face down there, lady. I think he know what I mean. He kind of smiling, but he doesn't admit it that it's a toy. However, I bring them in the pocket, act like nothing happened, come down and continue our movie until this thing in my pocket, they start active again without I press anything. And my partner say, what's going on? Why this thing is so loud? And I say, you know what? That's it. I gonna plug or do something and just I bring it upstairs and I try to hold because the butt is down here. The press on it on and off down here. But you have no idea how this thing is really tough. I keep pressing in until they still working. They not stop until I have to open at the back here, tear it out, broke it out. But guess what? A lot the water in here because of me. Before I charge the battery, I have been wash them with the water. I think a little liquid water. They just go slide in there or in here around here. That's why the water is kind of active with the power inside, I believe, because when I get it out, the water is come out. Anyway, this is just one part of my funny story. I have a lot of funny since I take the chef school. If someone already know about me, how I graduate in chef school, I have a lot of story about I am bad with English, vegetable words, broccoli and eggplant, two things is different. And I maybe come back and talk about it. But if you need to know or you like to know how I am funny in my chef school, how I am graduate as a student chef in Canada, this is something I'm so proud about it too. And another story funny about me when I take aesthetic school, I have another funny story. I become popular. I have to say this way. I have become popular about my accent, about my funny English, and I make people laugh. And I laugh myself, and now I share my laugh with everyone that I know about me, even my client. Sometimes my client come to see me not just because they want to receive massage from me. They want to hear what joke or funny story I gonna share to them. Sometimes it just comes naturally because this is who I am as a funny person. I always try to think positive, even I have some, negative mind. Negative mind, I don't say that like a depression mind, because we try to find balance, but sometimes you have to try to carry on yourself to move forward. This is part of me. My life start to rebuild again after divorce, after breakup, after become single, after all the education I have been take in Canada life that I'm still here. I take a yoga course. I become a teacher. I become instructor. I have learned so much and I have much story to share. Please come and join me, NuchMaple. So today, don't pack your lipstick that they can shake a whole wall like me. That's why you will end up to get paid for the fine in airport. I do believe that if you have one of these, play at home, keep it at home. That's it. This one is broken. I don't think I'm gonna buy them again because I'm hardly to play with it, use it. But I'm from Thailand. Like I say, I never imagined that this will happen with me in Canada. But that store I still go back, because I know that some of my Asian friends, some very shy, and they scared to go in by themselves as they younger than me. They always asking that, sis, if you go back to this store, please buy one or two for me because I can play with my husband. Sometimes Asian, not sometimes, mostly Asian women that they still in Thailand, they have no clue or they're not really open about education, how to, I don't want to say what they call, play with yourself or know yourself. Because remember when I come to Canada, they have channel one of channel talk in public. The senior lady, I don't know what you remember her. She a little short, curly hair, a little old age. She talk about how to play and buy this kind of toy, But this one, the doctor, I got it from online because they say it's good for exercise, for women have that bladder sink down to helping your pelvic firm. I will come back and talk with this one later, okay? Because now I am premenopause, I try to heal myself back, to be strong, me again, to be better me, because now I just hit on the golden age, into perimenopause. And I will come back talking about my experience with estrogens, pad, and progesterone pill. I never thought I come to Canada and I have an opportunity to have this experience as well as a female. So nice to meet you. Thank you for joining me today, and I will come back, continue about my spa business and my love life story, how I go through with divorce my ex-husband. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณค่ะ See you next time. Bye.